Hey everyone, this will be the last of the, what was I calling it? Lightning Collection Villain Wishlist. That was a Neo-Saban edition. So first up is Samurai. So let's see, Samurai. Here's Decker's old Bandai figure. It's a really nice, really super detailed figure. A lot of love went into this thing, clearly. Let's see, take the sword out of his hand. There's this cool little claw on his back. You can slide the sword in there. That is awesome. If they make a Lightning Collection Decker, they need to keep that little feature. So yeah, Decker would definitely make a really cool figure. He's got a cool look. He's a popular character. And yeah, there's a lot of nostalgia from like kids who grew up with Samurai now. So yeah, perfect time to release any Samurai Lightning Collection figures. And then next up is, let's see, Xandrid. I don't have a figure of Xandrid. I know he had one, but I don't have it. Trying to think of stuff he could come with. His sword, definitely. Maybe his, medicine bowl. Yeah, not a lot to say about him. Dayu, she needs to come with her little shamisen thing that she calls a harmonium. I can't think of anything else, really. Let's see, Octoroo. Octoroo did have two different, like, faces. There's his normal face, then there's a face where you can, like, his tentacles are moved out of the way of his mouth. I don't know if that's really extreme enough to warrant having another head, though. He's a cool-looking character. I remember when I first saw Samurai, or actually Shinkenger, I saw Shinkenger first. I knew I wanted a toy of him, but all he got was a Squinky figure. One of those little rubber, like, jelly bean-looking things. Serrator. Serrator was a cool villain. Really loved his design, loved his voice. The Moogers, dumb name, cool design, big mouths for heads. Let's see, there were two versions. There was like yellow and red ones, then there was like a crimson and kind of a light purplish color ones. And then, let's see. Oh yeah, there's those furry wart things that hang from the ceiling. They look like tribbles with crazy laughing faces. And yeah, that's it for Samurai. I can't really think of any other villains. Can't really think of too much accessory-wise they could come with. So, move on to Megaforce. Let's see. Oh, I do have one Megaforce monster. Here's one of the Loogies. Foot soldier figure. Very simple looking figure. Easy to do. They could definitely put out a couple of these if they really wanted to do Megaforce, which I don't think they would do at this moment. Others. Melkor. He's a big bug. It's kind of boring. Yeah, I don't think he's getting a toy. Creepox. He was pretty cool. Wasted potential. But he looked cool, so I don't know. Maybe he could get a toy. Vrock had a couple of different forms. I think like 4 or 5 different forms throughout the show. I don't know if they would make a toy of him. They might make at least one, like, at some point down the line, but I don't see all of them at once, like, coming in a set or anything. Metal Alice. She was actually kind of a cool character, and fans did like her, so maybe, of any of the Megaforce characters, she might actually get a toy. Biggs and Blue Fur. I thought they were cool looking, but I don't think they're gonna get toys. Oh, and then there's Prince Vicar from Super Megaforce, Vrack's brother. He's got a cool look. I didn't really care for him. I don't know if there's anything really they could do with this guy. Let's see. Damaris, the big golden armor guy with the red cape. Cool looking, not a lot of depth. Argus, the kind of a cyborg looking guy. He looks cool. That's all I can say about him. He has no depth over here. He was way more interesting in the Japanese version. Same with all the Megaforce characters. Oh, and I wrote down, he said, because I couldn't remember his name earlier, so I just wrote, he's the guy that goes, "Yes, boss." See, Levira, the green woman with the orange face thing. Yeah, maybe she could get a toy. And X-Borgs. And then there was also these blue spiky things. I don't remember what those were called. They were also foot soldiers. Yeah, not a lot to say about Megaforce characters. They're just not that interesting. Okay, then we get to Dino Charge. Dino Charge did have a lengthy, like, villain toy line. Unfortunately, I don't have too many of them. I have, let's see. I have Fury, Curio, and then 2 Snides. Not many others, so... Anyway, let's talk about Fury. Fury here is a pretty cool little figure. I like him. Let's see. Good articulation. Not a whole lot to say about him. He's an accurate representation of the show. Decent articulation. You can move him around. The, like, rubber, like kilt part of his uniform is, like, really flexible, so you can pose him. You can move his legs up, even though it's, like, pushing right against his legs. See, Sledge got a toy, but I don't have him. But he would be a really cool figure to have. He does, like, dress up occasionally. He has, like, a little top hat and tuxedo shirt that he wears. I know he has some weapons. Oh, he has that jetpack later on. That'd be a cool little addition to have. Poisandra, she definitely needs a Lightning Collection figure. She barely got a Bandai figure. It was a 2-pack figure. She was out of scale with the other monsters and, like, the standard Rangers. That was annoying. So it'd be nice to have a Poisandra in scale with other characters. Let's see, and then there's, let's see, Poisandra's little robot sofa cushion thing, Curio. Curio's cool looking. Didn't really like its voice, but it's fine. I could definitely see them doing a toy of this if they do a Poisandra. Let's see, Wrench, the kind of technician of the group. He had a cool look, whiny voice. I did like him, though. Wrench was cool. Can't think of anything you could come with, though. And then, oh, Snide. Let's talk about the Snide figures. Here's the little standard figure, good articulation, painted well, at least on the front, not so much on the back. Sword's missing, unfortunately, because I bought this guy used. But yeah. And then here's the big Snide figure, big Nutcracker figure. Legs don't move, the arms move up and down, so you can have him do that. The head is on, like, a swivel, or on a ball joint, so you can have him be dizzy. So yeah, Snide. I'd really love to have a figure of Heckle, actually, his human form, because he had such a cool look. Let's see, they could have, like, little goggles that go on and off. That'd be neat. Don't really know what else they could have for him. Oh, and the Vivix, the foot soldiers for the season. I don't know. Again, they're simple, they're foot soldiers. So now to Ninja Steel, Galvanax, I don't think he'd get a toy. He was, like, set up as the big bad, but then it turned out to be Odious, who was the real big bad. She's alright. Yeah, I didn't really like her that much either. Cosmo Royale, though, he would make an awesome toy. Let's see. Instead of swappable heads, they could have swappable faces, because in the show, like, his face would, like, just turn to different expressions. Kind of like a Thomas the Tank Engine character, actually. And he had a really cool look to him. I really liked him. He could come with, like, did he have, like, a little, like, walking stick thing? I don't know what you would call it, with, like, a big jewel on top, kind of like kingpins. I don't remember now for sure if he had that, or if I'm just imagining it, but anyway, yeah, yeah, a Cosmo Royale with multiple faces, that would be awesome. Ripcon. Loud, kind of boring villain, not a lot to him. Not a lot of depth to this guy. And then the Kudabots, I think there were a couple of different kinds of Kudabots, but I don't remember for sure. So anyway, that's it for that one. And then Beast Morphers. Let's see, we have standard figures for, let's see, Evox here. Let's see. Oh yeah, Blazin' Roxy's kinda monster forms got toys. Let's see, that one of Enter I showed a while ago in my, like, lot video. I don't know where I put it. But anyway, yeah, Evox, if he got a toy, I'd love to... Oh, there it is. Let's see. There's his snake form. I'd love to, like, if he came out with a Lightning Collection figure, they need to include the snake form, because that was, like, a really cool, unique thing with him. Other than that, though, I can't really think of too much. Let's see. Scrozzle needs a toy. I remember seeing Scrozzle, and I thought, oh, he's really cool looking. And his color scheme reminds me of Zeo, or RPM, and his design reminds me a lot of RPM. And I kept hearing rumors about, oh, they're gonna bring Venjix back, and I was like, oh, cool. It's gonna be Scrozzle, isn't it? It's gonna be Scrozzle! It was Evox. Okay, it was really lame. But I'm not here to complain about Beast Morphers, I'm here to talk about the toys, and, like, potential for toys. So, Beast Morphers, oh, I want a Lightning collection of, like, normal purple monster Roxy. Now I don't remember if it even showed up, but I just want that because I liked Go Busters a lot, and I want toys that represent Go Busters over Beast Morphers, but, can't be picky, I guess, as a Power Ranger fan. So I guess that's it for Beast Morphers. Now to Dino Fury, the current season. The main villain, Void Knight. I definitely see him getting a Lightning Collection figure. They just did a Zato a while ago. They'll definitely do a Void Knight. Let's see. Boom Tower. I don't know if he'll get a toy. He got a standard figure. I think that's good enough for him. Mucus. Mucus needs a toy. Make a toy of Mucus already. Please. Like, standard figure, I'll take it. Dang, what's that new guy's name with the top hat? I can't remember what his name is. The one that hangs around Mucus now and they're friends. I can't remember his name, but yeah, give him a toy. And, I think that's it for Dino Fury. I don't know if we got any major villains coming, like any new villains coming in next year. We might get that one guy from earlier who I think you know I'm talking about, the one that they brought back with a different voice and a different bit of a look. So yeah, that's it for... Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention the 2017 movie. Let's see. How about we get Lightning Collection figures of characters from that movie? So here's Rita from the movie. She had such a cool design, really liked it. The staff is really cool. Oh, her in her Ranger form from the beginning. Because so far, the only, like, toy representation we have of that is a pop figure. Of course. Actually, any of the movie Rangers. Zordon in his, battle damage suit, which also got a pop figure. That would look cool as a Lightning Collection figure. The putties look so cool in that movie. Would have loved to get Lightning Collection figures of these. Or, like, at least a few of them. Come on. And then, let's see. What's... Goldar. Yeah, maybe make a Goldar. I don't know. Even I'm not, like, the biggest fan of the, cheese design, but it works for the movie. I mean, it's just not that visually... Like, it's visually interesting in the movie, not so much as a toy. I think this little minifigure that came with a set of Rangers, this probably pulls off that look the best. I just wish the wings had been articulated. That would have been a nice addition if the wings had been articulated. So that's it for my Lightning Collection villain wish list. Hope you enjoyed this. All 3 of them. See ya.